It's your man RodRegal coming at you with another Regal Rants. Been a minute. Figure out tap back in and touch base with the people. Been a whole lot going on, man. A whole lot going on. It's been a minute. Figure I'd give you a different look. Today let's deal with I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Meritorious Manumissions. Meritorious Manumissions. And I'll put it on the screen because I want you guys to do a little further research. Okay, this is an introduction, but you go deeper into it. Go deeper into it, and you see what you find out. All right, let's get into it. Check this out. So yeah, let's get into this. This is an article I came across. This is from Moguldom Nation, moguldom.com, and we're speaking about meritorious manumissions, right? Some information I wanted to get out to the community, man. Now, this is very interesting. This is very interesting. This is going to explain why we see the increase of black men and women attacking the black community, right? This is nothing new. Apparently, we've had clowns like this for centuries, right? For centuries, we've had to deal with this madness, right? So let's get into it real quick. We'll just scan through the article. Let's see what the author has to say. Written by Ann Brown. Okay, Miss Brown, what you got for us? Miss Brown says the concept of Uncle Tom didn't just crop up out of thin air. Some point to the Meritorious Manumissions Act, a law passed in Virginia back in the 1700s as a propellant that spurred black people to snitch on one another to get into the good graces of white people. So there it is right there. There it is right there. This is what you're seeing today. There's a whole lot of tap dancing to get into the good graces of white people. There's a lot of performing going on social media. I'm talking about Facebook, definitely. Definitely, you know what I'm saying? And it's sickening to see our brothers performing like that, man. I disapprove heavily. Let's keep moving, man. I mean, it's disgusting, man. It's disgusting. Let's keep it moving. Under the law, slaves could earn their freedom by performing good deeds, quote unquote good deeds, that impress their slave owners. Some black activists say this law not only caused black people to turn on one another, but ultimately resulted in the creation of black politicians who played along with the establishment instead of disrupting it. And we see a lot of that today. We see a lot of that today. You know, I hope it's our goal collectively. I hope it is our goal to end white supremacy. I hope that's the goal. But sadly, I know a lot of us don't have that rebellious spirit that we need to like really affect change in this country. And you know what it is what it is, man. It is what it is. We're gonna make do with what we got. You know, that's for sure. What did I stop at? Black people okay, yeah, okay. Led to politicians who played along with the establishment instead of disrupting it, right? Some sources say, note that the law was passed in 1710, while other documents about the history of the government of Virginia say that it was passed in 1782. So that's a big discrepancy right there. You know what I'm saying? Which is it? Is it 1710 or is it 1782? Man, my goodness. My goodness. So man, y'all been clowning since the 1600s. Y'all been betraying one another since the 1600s, man. So we've always had to deal with that that class within the ranks of our people. You dig what I'm saying? None of this is a new. None of this is a new. Uh, Still very much pitiful then as it is now. Pitiful. Let's keep going. Under the law, slaves could earn their freedom by performing good deeds. I already did. Okay, let's go. Manumission is the formal process by which a slave owner can give his slaves their legal freedom. Owners use the promise of manumission to ensure their slaves' obedience and often rewarded faithful servitude with manumission. So, the legal. Oh God, this is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous, man. This highlights the idiocy of the people who are in charge, man. Like the audacity and the idiocy, man. It's ridiculous. It's off the charts, man. It's off the charts. Like this is offensive. Reading this. This is offensive. The Meritorious Manumission Act was the legal act of freeing an enslaved African for good deeds, okay, as defined by the National Public Policy. National Public Policy, my God, good grief. Freedom could be granted to an enslaved African who saved the life of a white racist colonial enslaver or his property, invented something from which a white racist colonial enslaver could make a profit, or snitched on a fellow enslaved African who was planning a rebellion or running away. The act encouraged enslaved Africans to gain their personal freedom by keeping their masters informed on fellow enslaved Africans who were planning and executing revolts and rebellions. We've always had to deal with that within our ranks, man. So I just wanted to give you a historical context, man, of what's going on. Man, these chumps, they some clowns, man. It's a whole circus out here. It really is, man. That's a whole circus. And I disapprove of it all, man. Man, we better than that. We better than that. And I'm telling you, man, if you hold you hold that energy and that spirit, nah. I can't rock with you on no kind of level. You know what I'm saying? You belong over there. Stay over there. Real talk, man. We don't got no time. We don't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? We're about upward mobility. We pressing forward. You know what I'm saying? We're pressing forward. You know what I'm saying? When the train get to moving, your ass can't jump on. Real talk. Nah, you can't. You once they discard of you, because you are a tool that they're using. Once they discard of you, that's it. You can't come back to the community. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the gate. And suckers like you ain't getting in. Real talk. I'm gonna make sure that. We're gonna make sure that. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? I'm for my community, man. I'm teaching. I'm a teacher at heart, you know what I'm saying? So what I do best with the least amount of effort, you know, I'm going to disseminate information. I am the minister of information. You heard? Big Chief RodRegal signing out. Peace to the motherfucking planet. Till next time.